So, Marvelous Jokes, what do you got about the trailers?
I got jokes, like a lot of them.
Ha ha ha.
Haha. I'm so funny.
Welcome back to a newest episode of Talking Nerdy Podcast. We have so much to cover and 3 new special guests for you to meet. So, without further ado, talk nerdy to me. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Talking Nerdy Podcast. We're here with Geek Glamour Girl May. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
And we got Eunice from World of Flash.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And now we have 3 special guests joining us today. We got Joseph, Marvelous Jokes.
Usually when somebody answers good, how are you? You respond with something like, I don't know, like half decent or it's been a tough couple of months or anything. Not just go on to the next person.
Well, besides
I'm fine,
that,
thanks.
we got Blurred Vision
Well.
here. Jordan, what's up, man?
Yo, what up, man? What's up? Glad to be here.
And we have one of the 3 girls from Nerdy Girl Nation. We have Francesca, or Nerdy Girl Cheka.
Hey.
That was anticlimactic.
Shut the fuck up.
So, we are doing things a little different now. May is actually going to be our moderator for today because we have so many guests. So, May, we're going to have you start off with our first topic. What's it going to be?
The first topic is going to be Justice League director's change. Zack Snyder leaves the project due to his daughter's suicide. So Josh Whedon is going to take over for the project.
The film, yeah. So, this was some pretty big stuff that just happened, and it kind of exploded the internet. That apparently happened 2 months ago. It happened back in March that he left the post-production and any possible reshoots that they're going to be doing. He left it all up to Warner Brothers, who
getting word of it now.
have just they apparently Warner Brothers told them that they will stop production of Justice League and they'll hold the release date. They'll push it back for him, but he said no, continue on with another director, and he helped them. Either he suggested Joss Whedon or they went and got Joss Whedon, who did the Avengers, and he's helping out finish the film with the production of post-production and reshoots.
Future Batgirl director.
And also he is doing the Batgirl as well. So when this dropped, I was kind of like in shock of how sudden this kind of happened, and I guess he wasn't really expecting to release the news at all. But
No,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was-
keep it on the down low.
He wanted to get ahead of it. What do you guys think of all that?
I mean, that's tough, though. I mean, to go through that. I can imagine to lose your child like that and then have to continue working. That's kind of tough. I can't. And then that's a big project just to leave. But at least there's someone to come pick up the pieces for him. Like I said, that's something tough to go through. Like, I can't imagine losing my kid like that, and continuing work and
Yeah, we can hear
acting.
her.
I know. I'm sorry, mom life.
Yeah.
That's true. It's all respect to Zack Snyder too for even having like the strength to try and push through it despite his all the issues.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
That could not have
all
been
credits,
easy.
man.
That could
Yeah.
not have been easy. And of course, there were already idiots in the comments section that were like praising the fact that he left the project, regardless of the fact that it was because he lost his daughter.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, all right.
That was-
Can I comment on that real quick? I just
Go
want to
ahead.
make a comment about that. Yo,
There.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of the people that was in the camp before this news broke. That I was like, I feel like Zack Snyder needs someone else in there to help with the Justice League project, just because I feel like his storytelling isn't that strong and his character development in it, but his visual storytelling is. So I feel like he needs like a Christopher Nolan or another writer, someone in there to kind of balance him out. So when the Joss Whedon news broke, I felt like it was one of those monkey paw moments where it's like, yeah, you wish.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like one of those devil wishes where it's like,
Yeah.
it's the news I kind of wanted, but not
Yeah,
at all
so-
in the way I wanted
But
it.
yeah, taking something
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Joss Whedon news, I'm hyped about like him coming in there and maybe like putting his own vision on a couple of the scenes that he's gonna work on, but not at the expense of like the man's family. Like that's not
Exactly.
okay.
Flash, what do you have to say about that? Eunice. Yeah.
I mean, when Justice League, and hopefully it does very well. This is my childhood on the line right now. When it does well, I have a feeling people are gonna start praising Joss Whedon now. They're gonna start praising him, and they're gonna be like, look at what happens when Zack Snyder isn't in the DC Extended Universe. So that's my only issue with this. But other than that, I respect him for what he did, and
so you're saying
tough.
that if Justice League flops, they'll blame Zack.
Yep.
And if it succeeds,
doesn't,
they'll give credit to Joss for fixing it.
Yeah, they're gonna praise Joss. Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
Oh, that's a tough decision here.
That's a really bad spot to be in for the.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why he announced it, because he didn't want any rumors circulating of his problem leaving.
And I guess I had heard that like a lot of reporters had actually heard about this way in advance, and nobody reported it. They actually gave him the respect and the privacy he deserved, or something like that, because it was so heavy.
Nice.
They could have gotten so much money for a report like that, you know.
Yeah.
And now, Joseph, you said that you had just heard about this just now, or
No, not just now. No
okay.
way.
I thought you were- I wasn't sure if you were kidding there or not.
Yeah, this is breaking news right here on the podcast.
For
No,
you.
talking about like how it happened several months ago, and we're just now
I saw a movie
this week talking about it.
All right, so whoop. What was that?
Yo, I'm scared. That noise.
Don't worry about
Yo,
it.
chill. It's almost 12 o'clock, y'all. This is scary.
Chill out.
It's like the Grudge, like she's coming crawling down the stairs.
We've only
doing that.
got like 45 minutes left of the podcast. Don't die yet.
I just want to mention that since I've used Skype so infrequently, I've only actually seen and heard the Skype noises on the movie Unfriended. Have you actually seen that movie?
Yeah, I seen that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, this reminds me of Unfriended so much right now.
May, what do you have for the next topic now?
The Flash director's mix-up.
Yeah, a lot of. Go ahead, keep going. Did you got any more to say?
Well, Robert Zemeckis, who directed Back to the Future and Forrest Gump, is the front runner, but also Matthew Vaughn is also. Okay, go ahead.
I like Matthew Vaughn. I'm sorry. All right.
Robert is the dream.
Yes,
Robert
if you're gonna ask me to pick one, I'm gonna pick Robert Zemeckis only because of obviously Back to the Future. But one of my favorite, if not my favorite director, is Matthew Vaughn right now.
Kingsman is looking sick. So yeah, I wouldn't mind Matthew either.
What do you got, Blurred?
No, I was actually agreeing with the Arthur comment. I actually enjoyed that movie, despite the horrible Rotten Tomatoes reviews.
Really?
Yeah.
King Arthur?
It's kind of like
That's Guy Ritchie.
Yeah, that's Guy Ritchie.
He's not
but
in this
I like
topic. He wasn't mentioned at all.
Oh, they said King Arthur. My bad.
Yeah, he said King Arthur's Guy Ritchie. I was like, what? And what about you, Joseph? What do you got?
I just have low-key no idea what's going on and just nodding my head, and then everybody puts the microphone in my face and the camera's on me, and I'm like, gotta think of a joke. Back to Future was a good movie, classic. So that's your answer from me.
And Francesca?
I actually really hate the show, The Flash.
Oh! Look at Eunice's face right now. Oh my god, he's done.
Oh my god.
His dream was just destroyed.
That honesty.
I really don't like
Oh no.
Francesca,
My
keep going. Keep going.
headphones.
Yo, he's taking off.
I can't hear any.
like
Say
the
whatever you want.
I think the podcast is
Seconds.
DC or
Podcast
DCU
is over,
universe
guys. That's it.
stuff. I'm not into it. I think it's really boring.
Oh.
All right, guys, it's time to leave the podcast. I'll see you guys later.
Adios.
Oh,
Ciao.
man, Eunice.
I don't like the show. I really don't. I wish the
I was-
actors were better. I wish the storyline was better. The
There were
effects are
light
shitty.
speed villains.
It's too bad. I really don't like it.
I like
Film
when
and
Trickster was in
television
it
are
for like
all
2
objective,
episodes.
Or it's all subjective.
I tried
People
watching
can
it. I
experience
really
it in
did.
different ways.
Gee, I mean, I guess it's your opinion, but I just personally love it.
Obviously,
I
he's
stopped
shaped his
watching
life
it
around
after I stopped watching it after Flash or after Zoom grabbed the lightning bolt and then threw it back at Flash.
So, like,
See, when he
season
learned
in,
how
like,
to
2
throw the
episodes
lightning and run in a circle and then leave the circle and have the lightning keep going. See, that made some like comical sense. But when he just grabs the lightning because he's so fast with quotes, and then throws it, I was like, eh. Then I really started to quickly fade away from it.
I
Damn.
love that episode so much. I can't believe it.
Enter
This
Zoom.
podcast is
Just
ripping
kill
apart
me, man.
right now.
Literally.
So let's go back to the film of The Flash. All right,
Yeah.
so forget about the
Yeah.
show. Francesca, do
Totally
you like the
different topic.
character, the Flash?
Now it's on my mind.
In the comics, yeah.
Okay, so she kind of likes the
Okay,
character.
okay,
So
that's
we're talking,
good.
We're talking
That's
about the
good.
movie now. So don't worry about the
Okay.
show. We're talking about the movie. The directors have been, they've been cycling through directors for this movie. So many different ones. And right now, Robert Zemeckis, who did obviously Back to the Future, is one of them. Sam Raimi, who did Spider-Man trilogy 1, 2, and 3.
He was my number one pick, Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi is a good director. Obviously, he was forced. His hand was forced a lot in Spider-Man 3, so I don't really hold it against him too much.
Here we go with the Spider-Man fanboying. Okay, come on, let's go. Continue.
He's back at the Spider-Man 3 force. I don't know how much longer I can stay on this podcast with a guy who's.
I'm sorry. What's your name again? Oh yeah, Marvelous Jokes. That's right. Oh, I think we know where you stand.
Yeah, he's eating the jokes today.
Okay, so what do you think about directors? What directors would you like to see direct this film?
I mean,
Francesca?
I actually love Back to the Future. I really do. That reminds me of like Rick and Morty. That's all like up in my. That's my kind of stuff. So I would love to see him do that. I would love it. That would be my thing.
You like to see
I'd be
Robert Zemeckis go for the Flash?
Yes.
Mm.
Very interested.
Okay.
I
good.
mean, my number one reasonable pick was Sam Raimi. I never really thought of Robert Zemeckis as like a choice. I never thought it would happen, but
yeah, we talked
just
about it in the
after-
last podcast too. Was it
exactly, yeah.
Mhm.
But it was a rumor, and it was a debunked rumor. But now it's coming back in the air. So
Yeah.
I hope Robert Zemeckis does it. That's a dream come true. But my most reasonable choice would still be Sam Raimi because of his visuals in Spider-Man, in the Spider-Man trilogy.
Now, Eunice, I got a question
That's
for
a
you.
good idea.
What was the rumors going around about Billy Crudup is out of the Flash?
No,
now
he's
back in it.
he's
What
he's
was all
back
that
in it.
about?
It's fake
I mean,
news.
yeah.
You are fake news. Sir.
So Billy, he's not leaving. He's not leaving. He's confirmed. That was a debunked rumor.
For
But
those that don't know, Billy Crudup is the one who's playing the father of the Flash in the Justice League.
Henry Allen.
Mhm.
He also portrayed Dr. Manhattan in Zack Snyder's Watchmen.
Mhm.
But anyways,
We did.
yeah, it was a debunked rumor. I don't know
Pretty
where it was reported from. I got it from comicbook.com, and I was so pissed that I just posted the article, and I never do that. So I don't know. I was just
Do your
so
research,
pissed. I was
kids. Do your research.
yeah. I was heated in my history class.
The work any human can commit.
You're still in school.
Look at the children in here. May, what's the next topic now?
Doug Liman, he leaves the Justice League dark.
Another
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Well, he leaves the project to concentrate on Chaos Walking.
that was most definitely not the reason why he left. The
Oh.
DC extended universe is definitely having problems. This is not the first thing.
disagree. I think he's the director who did Edge of Tomorrow, and they just announced, we talked about it in the podcast, that they're making another Edge of Tomorrow, and I believe he's returning. I think maybe he's, whatever she
Dang,
said.
I like
he's
that
gonna be
movie a
recording.
lot.
See, he saw Edge of Tomorrow. I loved it. Whatever they're going to be, live, die, repeat, and repeat, and repeat, and shuffle, whatever they're going to call it.
Such
Yeah.
a weak title.
It's gonna repeat and repeat and repeat. Directors leaving the DC extended universe.
And
This
repeat,
isn't the
repeat,
first
repeat.
director to leave. Exactly. This isn't the first director to leave. The DC
Ben
extended
Affleck.
universe is having an obvious. Exactly. They're having an obvious problem, and they're
We've
trying to
talked
cover
about
it
this in
up.
the podcast. I told you that I think that these directors, but not including Doug Liman, that have been leaving is because they've been adjusting the tone and direction where they want to go in the
You should have
DCEU.
adjusted it since 2012. You can't be making these adjustments in the middle of the universe.
But at
You
least
can't
they're
That's what-
making them. At least they're making them instead of just
That's what
continuing
happens.
down
They're
the
making
line.
them. That's what we're gonna be doing now. At least this is my childhood we're talking about here. I'm not gonna be doing at least.
Well, a child. You're still going through your childhood. What
I
are
was
you
about
talking
to say.
Oh!
I mean, when I was younger, I've been watching like
Eunice,
animated series
Eunice, for
since I
real, right
remember
now.
I was in kindergarten.
Real talk. Have your balls dropped yet?
He dropped a long time ago, amigo.
That was all we have for that one, right?
Well, that's
Well,
good
that's
podcast. I've been Nerdy Hero.
Directing, the ball's dropping. What
This
a
video will
transition.
go out live on my YouTube channel in the coming months.
Listen, May, what do we got for the next topic? What was that?
The new images of Amber Heard as Mara.
And
That lady.
next
I
topic.
love Amber Heard. I love her.
She is a gem, and
You're
those pictures are pure fire.
Nah, they're very wet,
Fire.
actually, not fire. But
Red hair.
Very wet. Wow.
Their red hair is
Wow.
fire.
listen, man, you could.
I heard all the wrong things at the same time.
Welcome back,
Leave me
Francesca.
alone.
I heard wet and on fire. I'm like, whoa, rewind.
It's called, that's what it looks like when a ginger goes swimming.
Slow down there.
I'm losing followers by the second.
Oh, the numbers start dropping.
I've just burnt the whole market by gingers, which is like 3 of them. All right.
All 4.
So the picture of Mara, guys, who they released like 2 of them. One of them was released by Amber Heard herself. The other one was released by James Wan. And what did you guys think of the picture?
They're basically the same picture.
Yeah, but
They were
from different
very-
angles.
They were very Victoria's Secret, wouldn't you say? That's what I thought.
Was it the cleavage? The bustiness?
Definitely the cleavage. And I feel like that's really why the internet is saying they're amazing pictures, because like,
Well, I mean, if you look at the comic version of the suit and what she's holding up, and
Have
what
you
she's
seen
wearing
the
right there,
suit? The
exactly.
suit is 100% accuracy.
It's legit. Yeah, her suit's amazing.
down to the
Suit
cleavage.
is actually top tier.
I mean, as a man, what's wrong with the little
That's a
cleavage?
strip. Whoa, wait, hold up. Hold
Little,
up.
little bit of cleavage. She don't have much.
Oh snap!
Cute though. I can appreciate it for sure.
All right, so we got one
ASAP.
more Aquaman news topic here.
Aquaman?
May, what do we have
One more
next?
Aquaman news.
Ludi Lin, who was the Black Ranger,
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
he's cast as Merc.
Who?
Work with a mouth.
I don't know who either of those are.
Aquaman.
Mhm.
So
Eunice, you're
Okay.
a DC guy. What do you got?
I mean, if you guys know the Red Power Ranger, Dacre Montgomery, I really wouldn't mind him as the DCU's Arsenal or Nightwing. I really don't mind. He has the build. He can get the build.
We're hearing about Ludi Yin. Yin.
I
Something.
wanted a Power Ranger in the DC universe, especially Naomi Scott, because she's another gem in my book.
You need to stop with the
So,
crisis.
listen, Jose. Let me talk, please. Let me talk.
I mean, Ludi Lin, I love him as an actor just from the Power Rangers movie, which was like a surprise because that movie was very character based. I think they pulled it off well, especially Ludi. But I don't know. Well, when it was announced that it was going to be an Aquaman character, I was like, oh snap, he's going to be Aqualad? That's going to be dope. But then it was like, nah, he's Merc. I'm like, who? Who the hell is Merc? I don't know who that is.
Deadpool.
It's like
I
the
just
Star-Lord
googled it and it's like,
Who?
did you mean DC merch? And then it just shows me all these Funko Pops and hoodies and stuff.
Did you mean merch?
Well, I'm personally hoping that if he's not going to be Aqualad, that means there's still a chance that Calderon from Young Justice is going to be the DCEU Aqualad. What
I
up?
don't think they will go that route.
Come on, man. We need a brother in there.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna cast Jordan if anything.
Oh, please, DC, if you're out there, if you're listening right now, I'm available.
I got nothing going on.
All right, May, what do we have for the next topic now?
Wonder Woman reviews and expectations.
What do you guys hear? Because apparently we got the first generally liked DCEU film.
But I didn't see the reviews. What are they? How are they?
I haven't seen the
They've been
review.
incredibly
So
positive.
far, positive.
Incredibly positive.
Positive.
No deleted scenes. No
8 out
extended
of
edition.
8.
Ultimate Edition, all
Dang.
that stuff.
To be honest, I am going in with 0 expectations because I do not want to be disappointed like the other DCEU films that I've went into.
None shall
Same.
be named.
BBS.
Batman vs Superman.
You went into the mic.
I think he just deep throated the mic, man. That was a weird noise.
You just gotta start peeking the mic when you like. I don't know. I can't think of a
Please
joke.
continue
Keep
with
talking.
this peeking of the mic. Please. All
Dude,
right.
I'm dude. Oh, God.
So what do you guys have for expectations? You say you have no expectations for Eunice. Blurred, what do you have?
Well, if you guys listen to my podcast, Blur Vision, I talk a lot about how
Nobody
I'm.
listens to your podcast.
Oh, well.
Damn.
Well, now you should plug. SoundCloud, iTunes. What up? But
Nah, I
we do a
listened to
lot
a couple.
we do a lot of DCEU shit talking, but it comes from a place of love because I love DC characters and I absolutely love Man of Steel.
You
So I've been
like a
rooting
lot of
for
DC characters too.
Yeah, I do.
You're dead.
But if you ask anybody that follows me, they're like, "No, you're a Marvel fuckboy." So, but I
Goddamn
love DC.
Mm-hmm.
So, me more than anybody, I've been hoping for a good one since Man of Steel. I was hoping BVS was gonna be it, wasn't it? Hoping Suicide Squad was gonna be it.
Definitely not it.
Ew.
I like
So-
Suicide Squad. Leave me alone.
Yeah, so I'm
I
hoping.
loved it too. I love Suicide Squad.
It's a fun
enjoyed
film,
it.
but if you go in
I
to
thought
criticize,
Standard.
you're gonna be
This
disappointed.
would be like
Watch the
third-
animated movie and then tell me it's a good movie
I've
still.
seen the animated movie first, and then I went to go see Suicide Squad. All right, it's like the third time in the podcasts that we've had they've had to defend my love for Suicide Squad, even though I know it's a bad movie. I still really enjoy it. All right,
It's a guilty pleasure. I love Will
Fun.
Smith in it. That counts.
damn right.
Will Smith carried the movie a lot.
Sure.
Yeah, because he
Otherwise,
was
I
just
thought
Will
it was
Smith.
really.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about Suicide Squad
That was
again.
not Deadshot. That was
Wonder
Will Smith
Woman.
with good
Wonder
ass hair.
Woman.
I'm very excited for that movie. If everything is to be believed from like the press first releases on Twitter and stuff, then it looks like it's gonna be the first movie that actually brings hope and light and fun and character and charisma back to the DCEU. And she's giving air quotes right now.
And no armpit hair.
Yeah, she's no arm for there.
I'm hoping they go that direction with Flash too, because like
What,
But the
armpit
armpit-
hair?
he's such a bubbly.
I was waiting for her to say that. I was
upbeat
waiting for her
character.
to say the armpit hair.
All right, no, Joseph, go ahead. Joey,
Just saying that I hope
white kid.
with Wonder Woman and Flash they take the upbeat, kind of more fun-loving, crack a joke every once in a while. Not Marvel's kind of got that the amount of cracking jokes and action and feels good moments. But I think even if DCEU started cracking a couple jokes, then that would lift up the franchise
The cloud of
ratings a little
depression
bit.
that looms
I don't
overhead.
even think it needs jokes. I think the DCEU just needs strong characters and storytelling. Like that's what I think Wonder Woman's going to deliver with a strong script and like
Just need a good
strong
movie,
characterization of Wonder Woman herself.
They just need a good movie. They just need a solid.
Yes.
And looks like it
They
looks
just
like
need
we
a
have one coming
solid
up.
movie.
Francesca, what do you
Just one will
have?
do.
What do you think for expectations for Wonder Woman?
That's very low.
Well,
I'm
damn.
not a big DC anything, so all the past movies I didn't really like at all. So, but the trailers do look amazing.
Okay.
So it's not
So
too.
you have no expectations, but you're hopeful that you'll enjoy it.
I'm hoping because they all suck. So I hope, and plus I love her as Wonder Woman. So I thought she played a good Wonder Woman in Batman versus Superman at least. So I was hoping they could at least do her story justice. No pun intended. Later on,
Get out.
they would do her some good. You know, she's a great character. I love Wonder Woman personally as a character. So I hope they don't fuck it up.
Language.
Basically, I'm gonna go see it. I want to see it.
Did I
So
mention that there's no swearing in this podcast?
Oh.
Yeah, none allowed, not at all.
We've all been swearing like crazy.
It's
All right.
G-rated podcast.
My expectations are still low because I don't know that much about Wonder Woman. I know some basic stuff, and she's not anywhere near one of my favorite characters from the DC world, like the Flash and Beast, where some of my favorites. But I think she looks wonderful.
Shut up. Shut up.
So puntastic.
Oh my god.
But no, I do think that she looks awesome. She looks amazing. Some of the action scenes I'm seeing look really cool. I'm not sure how much I'm
Dude, when
interested
she
in
hit
it.
that guy, when she need that guy through the window,
Yeah,
oh my
that
god,
shot they've shown 16,000 times already. It looks
so
great.
epic.
I've been spoiled by one part, and I'm really pissed. I hope it's not true, but I have a feeling it will be. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just.
It just
Really
spoils all of the
pathetic.
rest of us in the podcast.
Okay.
Eunice,
I'm ready for Chris Pine.
Eunice, you still there?
No, I'm not here.
She died.
All
That's what all the clatter was
right.
earlier.
Eunice is a guy, not a girl. Anyway, May, what do we got for the next topic?
Okay, we're moving on to Green Pastures, and we're moving on to Marvel.
I was about to go, what's going
Alright,
on?
guys. It was nice.
I don't
No, you guys.
Understand the lingo. I'm new, all right.
I didn't know what Green Pastures was either.
Kind of was like so.
I'm like, where is that on the list?
Oh, never mind.
Look, we're going up to Marvel.
The
What's in the
movie,
Marvel?
no, but Spider-Man trailer, the domestic and international.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about
Was
it?
there a big difference? I didn't watch the international one.
There's a huge difference.
There's a huge
Oh, dude.
difference.
Oh,
like
seriously?
just
Yeah.
like 90% of the shots they used are new
Damn,
shots
I need to
that we
see it
haven't
then.
seen.
The international has a completely different tone. The music is completely different, and the beginning is awesome. It shows scenes from a Spidey's
yeah, dude.
vlog in Civil War where he's freaking hiding
Yeah.
behind the canisters, watching. He's like, "On the roof!" Oh, it's time for me to go, and he freaking jumps over there.
Like he's got a
vlog. So
over the bed.
So it wasn't a camera. It was him vlogging it?
Yeah.
So
in that first trailer where they showed that scene from Civil War, and he's looking at his camera, his laptop, and everybody was complaining, who was recording that? Well, I'm sure that's not the shot they're going to add in, but they're going to add in the shots that we saw in this international trailer where it's him vlogging the whole time.
It's a freaking airport. What do you mean? Who's recording it? Like, is there no cameras in an airport?
They were all turned off, I'm sure. It's dark technology.
Yeah.
And you saw the trailer. What kind of camera would get that kind of a shot in that first trailer? But
listen, man. Continue. I'm not gonna say it.
What kind of security cameras are you dealing with at your place?
Just don't speak, son. Speak when you are spoken to.
Listen to the white man. So these two trailers. The first trailer was a really good trailer. They did not show as many plot points as the second trailer did. So for trailer number 3 and the international trailer number 3, they did show us more footage of different things, but I don't feel like they gave away as much stuff.
Which I like.
Which is good.
Exactly.
I like that.
In the international trailer, they showed the ferry scene, but they chopped it up a lot more, so it doesn't really show you as much, which is great. And obviously, I still love that whole. They were going to be able to see what happened right after the Avengers, because that shows that in the international trailer. It shows the damage control team, which they just released a clip about too. And it's going to show the cleanup of the Avengers after the Avengers incident, and it's going to show the events of Civil War from Spidey's point of view. So we're getting a lot of backstory as to where Spidey has been this whole time, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Dare I say, spectacular.
Amazing?
Yeah, okay. I'm done.
You're all expecting amazing.
Ultimate movie.
Bye, podcast.
All right.
That was sensational.
Oh, you got me. All right, Francesca, I'm going to start with you first. What do you got for the trailers and also the 2 posters that they released, which are disgustingly ugly?
What?
Really?
I actually liked it.
Same.
They were making a lot of posters like that, though. Like, even...
Yeah,
like,
exactly. They're so generic.
That's such a... Okay, yeah. It might look... It's a really generic poster, though.
Exactly. That's the thing. I don't like them. They're very generic.
One,
my favorite
compared
poster...
to the
like Force Awakens. Everybody does that poster now.
I love the first poster for Spider-Man Homecoming, where it's just him with his school jacket, just laying down, facing up the sky, listening to music.
Yeah, that's cute.
That shows the entire tone of the movie.
Released on the day of the Justice League trailer, but I'm not going to talk.
Okay, so yeah, I was not a fan of those 2 posters they released. They were pretty generic looking, and I didn't care for them at all. Man, Francesca, what do you think of the posters? What do you think of the trailers that they released?
Is she still alive? Oh, yeah, okay.
I think you're talking about your daughter.
Dang it. My hopes were high.
But I liked the first picture they put out. I thought that was cute. It was simple. I liked it. And I like the trailers. I like the one that didn't give too much away, because I don't like trailers that basically tell you completely what the movie's about.
Like the first one.
Second trailer. Second trailer. Actually, not the first trailer.
I hated it. I was like, man, how you gonna tell me the entire movie from start to finish, basically? So I'm gonna watch the movie and know exactly what happens, like from start to finish. I don't like stuff like that. So when the other trailer came out, I liked that a lot better. I wish I saw that one first and didn't see the other ones personally, because then I would feel like I'd be like, oh, that's gonna happen, and instead of be like, oh, I know that's gonna happen.
Like, what if there was no trailer number 2 and the international trailer that was released was trailer number 2? That would have been better.
Yeah, that would be better.
And then the domestic trailer that we have right now would have been trailer number 3. I think that would have been pretty good.
And I would totally not see it.
Jordan, what do you got? Talk to me.
So for the first 2 posters, I mean, I liked them. They were basically like cosplayer photos. They're very simple, very straightforward.
But they gave you that tone. That's why I loved them. It just looked.
Yeah. I mean, but I also didn't have a problem with the newest poster. I mean, I just feel like in a world of like, you know, we all talk about the things that we love in this nerd culture, but we're nitpicking posters now. Come on, man. Like,
you're right.
Poster's a poster. Whatever.
We are
the
spoiled.
movie I care about.
Yes, we are very much spoiled in what we get to talk about these days.
But I'm feeling the trailers. I mean, even though
favorite posters of any Marvel movie.
Favorite posters?
Yeah, no. Go ahead.
Civil War could be one of them.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, that was kind of to be expected, though, the head-to-head.
Yeah, well, it's generic for what the tone and what the movie was about, but...
Nah, my favorite was the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Candy Crush sponsorship one.
Candy Crush.
I was going to say Age of Ultron, where they're all ganged up together and the Ultron bots are coming down.
before we
I
actually
like
knew what the movie was actually about. But yeah.
Yeah.
Quicksilver
I mean,
dies.
But for the Spider-Man Homecoming trailers themselves revealing too much, I mean, I feel like from all the trailers I've seen so far, I basically do know the stories, major beats from start to finish. But because it's Marvel and they haven't really steered me wrong yet with trailers, except for maybe Age of Ultron, which is kind of misleading.
Yep.
I'm hoping they haven't ever really shown too much in the trailers as of yet. So I'm hoping the same is true for Spider-Man Homecoming. Like, even though we think we've seen a lot, there's going to be a lot in the movie that's still a surprise and like it's exciting.
Sometimes it's hard to cut a trailer depending on what the movie is. For Guardians of the Galaxy, they just showed us flashy stuff going on all the times. So
you didn't know.
And then when I went into the movie, I realized halfway through the movie, I'm like, oh shit, I still don't have no idea what this movie is about.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the movie started wrapping up, and I'm like, oh snap, this is what it's about. All right. So, Marvelous Jokes, what do you got about the trailers?
I got jokes, like a lot of them.
Ha ha ha.
Haha. I'm so funny. The trailers. I think the first one showed too much, or the first real trailer we got. And then they released 2 new trailers, which were better than the first one. So I would rather the first one just never existed, to be honest. Yeah, and I think Marvel kind of has a history of, like, Civil War that was pretty straightforward, like, showed a lot. And then, did I say Civil War or did I say Winter Soldier?
You said
Civil War. Winter Soldier, whatever I said. Okay, well.
I don't think Winter Soldier showed that much.
Winter Soldier.
No, they kept that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. twist close to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
That's why it's the best MCU movie to date.
Some would agree with that. Some would. I don't.
Yeah, even if.
Okay, maybe Avengers. Okay, I get what. Is it Avengers?
Yeah.
Is it Avengers? Okay.
My favorite one is Civil War, guys. Y'all should know this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
My number one favorite is Civil War. I got the Blu-ray.
Like,
right
why can't everybody make a trailer?
Why can't everybody make a trailer? What are you talking about, Joseph?
Yeah, look, like Silhouette.
Why can't everybody just make a trailer as good as the Suicide Squad one? Just kill me. Just kill me now. End the suffering.
Dear God.
Let's move on. May, what do you got for the next topic? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I think we lost connection.
The fan question, but I think I have the question.
I think we lost the connection there. I think we lost Blur Vision and Francesca. Jordan's out.
Damn.
I'm gonna try calling them again.
Yeah.
The voice is still ashy. Hold up. Let me try.
Well,
Can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah. Okay.
Did you guys hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Let's go right back to the topic because we can't reach them, so we're gonna have to go without them. Sorry about that, guys. May, what's the next topic? Because we have to continue on.
The next topic is Tom Hardy cast as Venom.
Venom.
They have a director too, right?
Yeah, the
May?
dude from Zombieland.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they have a director,
Ruben Fleischer is
Fletcher?
to direct from Zombieland.
Fleischer. Well, I love Zombieland. I don't know how I feel about him doing Venom. Now, this is all going to be outside of the MCU, right? So it's going to be...
Correct.
And they're looking at R-rated, maybe? So, I always said that if they're going to be doing this outside of the MCU Venom movie, I would like for them to go for the horror element and go for R-rated, maybe. Then I'd be kind of interested. And it looks like so far that's where they're going with it. And they got Tom Hardy, which is the best you can do for Eddie Brock for Venom, right? So
He's
who else
perfect
do you need?
role.
Mm-hmm. Now, they also have this new poster, right, for this Miles Morales animated movie. And I'm only bringing it up because, one, I wanted to make sure we shed some light on the fact that there even is this wide-release animated film that's going to bring some light to, some fame to Miles Morales and hopefully get people excited to see a live-action version if they ever do it. But I only wanted to bring it up because what if they do that and it's successful and then they bring a live-action Miles Morales to the Sonyverse? You know, the R-rated Sonyverse of Venom and all that stuff. Would that sound kind of interesting to you?
Very interesting. It expands the Spider-Verse, not just Spider-Man, not just Peter Parker. You
Be a
know,
good start to the Spider-Verse, yeah.
Everybody wants a cinematic universe nowadays, right?
yeah.
Everybody wants everything to be a universe.
May, what's the next topic?
The next topic is gonna be New Mutants casting. With Rosario Dawson and Henry Zaga of 13 Reasons Why as Sunspot. And Rosario Dawson isn't,
Confirmed? So you're saying is Rosario Dawson is reportedly cast for the New Mutants, and Dr. Cecilia, something like that is what her character's name is? I don't remember. But then you also got that guy from 13 Reasons Why, and
Henry Zaga.
he'll be playing Sunspot. Sunspot was in Days of Future Past, as you all remember. So now this New Mutants movie is being reportedly like a horror. It's gonna be going for a horror thing. I'm not sure if it was a producer or director that said that it's gonna be a full-fledged horror, no costumes, no supervillains. It's just gonna be these kids with powers, and that by itself really does interest me. Like if you take out the X-Men name out of it, and now you just get down to tell me a story about kids with superpowers, and then in a horror movie, that does sound interesting because the villain that they're reportedly rumored to go against is this demon bear thing, which is more like an entity as well. Like it's going to be writing that Insidious line kind of thing is what I'm hoping or kind of guessing it's going to be going towards. So that does sound interesting to me, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Very interesting.
Very.
Eunice, you got anything on it?
No, I mean, I'm not really big with the X-Men TV shows. I mean, didn't they have Legion and now they're doing some more? I don't know. I'm not big on the X-Men universe.
Legion is doing very well online, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I've heard. I may start watching it.
Now, Joseph, you got anything to say?
I don't know how they're going to make a bunch of kids with powers into a horror movie, so I'm interested in seeing how they end up doing that with no supervillains at all. So that's going to be exciting to see new ways the director and the writer are going to work on establishing that feel of a horror movie into a superhero universe, which I think they're going to go the same direction with Venom as well.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be another horror element movie, superheroes. It'll be interesting to see these things kind of take a new spin on the characters that we know. I don't really know that much about New Mutants, but it does sound interesting to me, kids with superpowers. Yeah, I mean, you got Anya Taylor and Maisie Williams from Split and Game of Thrones joining in as well. They already confirmed this cast.
That's pretty dope, yeah.
All right, May, what do you got for next topic?
Well, last but not least, Jack Kesy cast as Black Tom Cassidy as the villain for Deadpool 2.
Yeah, I have no idea who that actor is or who the villain is. Who that villain is.
Yeah, me neither.
I guess he's like...
The villain is like the cousin of Banshee.
Banshee?
Oh, that's cool.
From First Class?
I guess so, yeah.
He's dead.
Maybe. I don't
know. I mean, yeah, just because he's dead doesn't mean he can't have a brother, but I mean, like, that's such a long time ago in the 60s, so it's more timeline issues, unless they're not going to acknowledge any relationship to him. Or cousin, brother, whatever it was. But that sounds cool. I like I miss Banshee.
Banshee was lit.
Let's give Banshee his own movie. All right, Fox.
Another horror movie.
Another horror movie. Banshee. I got it. Let's do it.
Everything's horror.
I'm just glad they're making another Deadpool movie. I like the Zazie beats. It's kind of an unknown to me, but she'll be doing Domino. And then Josh Brolin, Thanos as Cable. So that's all sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
All right. We got May. Next topic then?
That's it for the Marvel.
All right. What do we got next?
Yeah. So next up is Dark Universe. What is you guys' opinion on the Dark Universe and the
universe they're trying to go for?
The
Universal's Dark Universe that they officially released a picture of the graphic, the new logo for it, and it is the Dark Universe. That's Universal's Monster Universe for Dracula, the Mummy, Invisible Man, all that stuff. They showed the picture. I mean, it sounds interesting to me.
They showed the Invisible Man pictures. Yeah, they're I love them.
Clear image of
the character design, so good.
Well, they've been talking about this project, this just new cinematic universe for like a year and a half, 2 years now. And this is the first image we see of the cast announcing Javier Bardem as Frankenstein's monster and Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man, as well as also Russell Crowe, who's going to be in The Mummy, and as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and Tom Cruise playing some guy. Still don't know who he is.
Is that part of the Dark Universe, or is that just...
The Mummy? The Mummy is. Yeah. Dracula Untold is not. The Mummy is. And you also have the girl playing the Mummy as well.
Girl. Nobody knows her name. Yeah.
I forgot her name, but she's been in like Star Trek and Kingsman and stuff. I can't remember her name. So, do you guys have any interest in this new cinematic universe that they're starting up here? Because the next official movie in 2019 is going to be called Bride of Frankenstein. That's what they're going with.
They're making that one before the Frankenstein movie. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Their order is gonna be very different. I don't know. They're just
Yeah.
starting this universe here.
I guess. Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm ready for Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man. That one's gonna be hilarious.
Another outrageous character, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Very original idea for him to play the weird wacko one.
I'm still really interested in seeing the movie, so hopefully it's gonna be pretty good. You can only hope for the best. You only get nervous when they plan a whole franchise of stuff, but without ever releasing the first one yet. And you just make one movie first and see how that's happening. That's what happened with the Power Rangers too, when they planned like 6 of these movies, and then the first one barely scrapes by. So we'll even see if there's even a sequel to that.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Agreed.
All right, May, what's the next topic?
Next topic is Resident Evil Reboot.
Yes.
What is you guys' opinion on this?
God.
Oh, yes. I love this idea because I think it's a little too soon for a reboot. Even though they're just starting they're starting the development of it, so it'll probably come out in like 3 years. Even then, I still think it's too soon. The name Resident Evil just carries a lot of negativity with the last all movies that came out. No one liked, except maybe the first 2, kind of.
Nah, not for me.
I guess James Wan's producing in this new film, this new franchise, rebooted franchise. And I don't know who's directing or anything like that, but hopefully they can go back to that original horror element and stick with the original source material of the games. Go back to the mansion, go back to Raccoon City, keep it there for a while. I remember talking to Blurred, and he talked about how he wanted a movie based off the 4th game, which is I believe with Leon. That as well was a pretty good one. I remember 6 was also, I played 6 and 5. I liked both of them. And I was making the jokes with him about how, what if we had like a cinematic universe for that, where it's like Chris Redfield and his movies are all action based, and you have Leon and his movies are all horror based, and you bring them all together and all the characters, and you have your own little cinematic
clash
universe.
into one.
Right there, like I need Hollywood to call me. I have this idea. I'll sign checks. Pay
They're
me
watching right now.
Cut the check. That's already money. $1 billion rebooted franchise, cinematic universe. Where you go? Tell me you wouldn't be interested in that.
I would actually. I kind of would.
Did you guys ever play the games?
No, never.
Really? Damn. This is a sore topic.
I'm a young 9-year-old child.
We're both like pretty young.
I'm very bad at adventure games and stuff that kind of genre. So,
man, I wish Blurred was still here.
I
talked to him about this game. He loves this game. He's played the games too.
Oh yeah.
I stick to fighting games. Which is a little bit more.
It sucks that it got cut out.
Button mashing and everything like that. I'm a button masher, so.
Super Smash Brothers.
I love that. I love that game.
I love it. I will destroy friendships end when I play Super Smash Brothers. I'm just saying.
No, you won't.
Right. It's not just Monopoly.
All right, May, what's the next subject?
Okay, so last but not least, Tom Holland cast as the young Nathan Drake.
Do you guys ever play Uncharted?
That's my favorite game series ever.
You see, I played the first 3, and I like that they're going to be making. It's a very narrative-based game, so I could see them going for this movie, and hopefully it can be good. I know superhero movies don't usually. I mean, video game movies don't usually do so well. But
better say, Jose, what you doing?
But anyway,
I feel like it's going to be Indiana Jones 5.
Yeah, it's going to be like the modern day Indiana Jones.
So I wonder how they're going to separate.
Hopefully not Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls again. Hopefully not that.
Yeah, no, please.
Shia LaBeouf cast in Uncharted as Nathan Drake older version.
No.
Well, that makes happen. Is there going to be an older version? Is there going to be an older version of Nathan Drake? Because right now they just announced a young Nathan Drake for Tom Holland, which makes me, and I guess the report says that they're going to be focusing on the backstory of Nathan Drake, but hopefully they'll show the future version where he's older, and they'll just do like back and forth a lot.
Pretty sure they will.
If you're casting Spider-Man, you're casting Tom Holland, he's still relatively unknown to the general public, except for when he does the Spider-Man movies. But his name does have to carry some weight for the sort of the video game and nerd culture, so you got to use him as much as they have. So I think they'll do a lot of back and forth shots if they do have an older version of Nathan Drake.
Who would
you cast as the older version?
Scott Eastwood or Jensen Ackles?
It's got to be someone that looks like Tom Holland,
Jensen
right?
Ackles. I love him.
I'm gonna go with Washington. Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington, older, looks just like
Tom Holland.
I mean, Denzel Washington can make anything good.
Morgan Freeman as Sully.
Yeah.
Damn, Morgan Freeman.
I'd like to see either like Bradley Cooper or Oscar Isaac from
Oscar
Star
Isaac
Wars.
looks nothing like Tom Holland, but I could totally see him do it.
Yeah, for sure.
The moment Tom Holland was cast as young Nathan Drake, everyone's already on board with Robert Downey Jr. as Sully.
Yeah.
I could see it happening if he just gains a couple of pounds.
Yeah, it's acting. They gain weight, lose weight, they do all that.
Mhm.
He can't gain weight though and still fit into the Iron Man costume.
For sure.
What's to say is gonna last to that Iron costume after?
Let's just go back to the Hulkbuster.
Oh my gosh. He
The
shows up
Hulk.
in
Just
the
that
Nathan
different
Drake.
costume.
He shows up as Sully in the Uncharted in the Hulkbusters.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we can go get those diamonds.
May, is that all the topics we have?
That is all.
Sorry that we did lose connection with Francesca and Blurred. I did text them about it already. They said that they couldn't get back on, so sorry about it for them. Hopefully they can get them back on another podcast with them. Hopefully I can.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah, for sure. They were great. We'll bring them back soon enough. But that's all we have so far. We have some fan questions quickly from you guys.
Okay, I got one. From J Darko Customs, you get to pick a superpower. Which one and why?
Teleporting. I'm lazy.
What an original
That's-
and never before
Teleporting?
asked
No,
question.
it's so original, isn't it?
It's like the top 3 questions all of us pages always get is 1, who's your favorite superhero? 2, Marvel versus DC, and 3, what's your favorite superpower? And for me, it's always been teleporting. I'm so lazy. I'll teleport to the kitchen and back. That's it. I don't need to teleport across the world for traveling or something like that.
I want to travel the world, so I mean.
Mm-hmm. Joseph,
I
what would you
love
pick?
teleport.
I like matter manipulation. That'd be
That
sweet.
sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
For you,
Damn.
that sounds scary. Eunice?
Just for me, yeah. I'll make some
I mean,
crazy.
it's not
gonna-
super speed.
I was
not
gonna guess
super
super speed. Damn.
Nah, it's not super
Oh,
speed.
wow.
I freaking hate running. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think honestly, damn, that's a hard question. I would say flying, but like you said, weather.
Yeah, I've told a lot of people this. A lot of people choose reading people's minds or flying. I'm like, reading people's minds is horrifying. That'd be freaky. And secondly, flying is like that's cold. You have to worry about the weather. Plus, even if it's a good day out, good clear day, and you have to fly high because you want to travel far, it's gonna be cold. You have to bring jackets and stuff. It
I
seems
think
like a
just
lot.
genius.
Lots of
I think I
jackets.
just have genius level intellect. You're like a Batman.
Oh, that sounds really boring.
That'd be pretty neat.
Teleporting is exciting. You can just go wherever you want.
Nightcrawler.
Mm-hmm. When your girl's like, oh, I wish you were here right now. Boom, I'm there. What's up? Oh, sorry, not with my girl. When Eunice's girl says she misses me, so boom, I'm there.
That's pretty sad because I'm 15. So imagine what
Yeah,
my
he's-
girl would be. But
I'll go
okay.
into jail later. Anyway, what's next? What's the next fan question we have here?
What do you got, Joseph?
Well, I don't have my phone on me, but I remember the question. It was, if you could have any supervillain redone, what would you change and why? Like Venom's representation was questionable, so how would you change that? Or any supervillain?
I would change Galactus in the Fantastic Four.
Oh, the
What was it?
giant
The
cloud?
Fox one? The giant cloud? Oh god. I'm still mad about that. Because
Still
like
still
Galactus
mad
is like
about
my favorite, one of my favorite villains, and then they destroyed him. Like literally a cloud. Like
A lot of people could say like Doctor Doom. You could say Galactus, sure. You could think Parallax from Green Lantern. You could say this Venom, obviously. You could there's so many villains that they could say. Mandarin. Did I say Mandarin yet? It's just endless.
Mandarin. Jared Leto's Joker too.
I like Jared Leto's Joker. Leave me alone. Leave
Nobody
him
cares
alone.
about what you think.
It's my podcast, man.
Yeah.
All right. What's another question? Eunice?
Yeah. Hold up. Spider Monkey asks, how could season 4 redeem itself from season 3? Because season 3 was its weakest.
Why are all your questions Flash related, man?
It's not like I have a Flash page or something.
I watched.
oh,
I've
nice.
only
Zack.
seen season 2. I haven't watched season 3 yet, and I've only seen parts of season 3, little clips, or I've seen like one random episode, like the second to last episode of the season I watched. So
okay.
And I already know who Savitar is. I kept up with what's going on, but I haven't seen season 3, so I can't tell you which one's better. So Eunice, you tell me which one was better.
Well, the best season will always be season 1, in my opinion. Season 1, the origin, everything. That was literally my dream. Season 1. That's like a dream season right there.
Mhm.
Season 2, it fell off the rails a little bit, but it's still better than season 3 in my opinion. Season 3 was very weak with character development, everything. I have, like, every single character was outshining Grant Gustin's Barry Allen. Wally was becoming faster. It just got me really pissed how he's getting faster at this time, and he's not even, like, close to what Barry has done.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped watching after Zoom grabbed the lightning bolt, turned around, and threw it back.
Episode 6 of Season 2. That's episode 6 of Season 2.
Oh,
Why?
wow, okay.
Why?
Never mind, you nerd. Why do you know that?
What's his
Enter
page's
Zoom.
name? World of Flash, and you called him
no.
out for knowing something like that.
Yeah, he's not allowed
Why,
to know
you didn't
anything.
like that he can grab a lightning bolt?
No, not at all. In the slightest.
Yeah, so that's all I have to say.
Alright, I got one question here. This is from Classy Ulysses.
Ulysses.
Alright, so after Wonder Woman, okay, he wrote this all wrong. It's all jacked up. After Woman will be successful at box office and critical, will you be more excited for Justice League or optimistic? Or still optimistic? I think he means after Wonder Woman will be successful at box office.
I'm more
which
excited
is
for that new Woman movie, man.
Woman.
It's going to be the best movie of the year.
Apparently, they have only woman screenings.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I honestly don't mind that. I honestly don't know what the hell the big deal was with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, look. So I think he's saying after Wonder Woman will be successful at box office, which, according to reviews and the tracking, which said like 65, I think it's gonna be around 95 million, but the tracking said 65 opening. It says it'll be successful at critical and box office. Will you be more excited for Justice League, or are you still pessimistic? Even if Wonder Woman sucked, my anticipation for Justice League would not have changed, whether it's good or bad for Wonder Woman, because they were both filmed relatively at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't think that much could have changed in between the time between the two of them being filmed. So, I think that if they both failed, then I would have been done with the DCEU. If Wonder Woman's good and then Justice League fails, then I'm still a little bit on board because of Wonder Woman held me out. So, I'm pretty, like, I'm not sure where I held with Justice League right now. I'm still pretty 50-50.
One is dependent on the other for you.
Kind of. Not necessarily. If Wonder Woman fails, might still say 50-50 for Justice League. If it's successful, which apparently it is, I'm still 50-50 for Justice League.
So far.
If Justice League fails, that's when I'm out.
That's when you're out.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? May? What do you think about Justice League and Wonder Woman?
Well...
Alright, great. So...
Yeah, no. I gave up on Batman versus Superman. Like, after watching that, I gave up on the DCEU. I'm just, like, I'm done with it. Like, I wasted 90 minutes of my life.
Longer than that.
Longer.
Or whatever, you know. I wasted my time watching that. I'm like...
2 hours and 45 minutes and 17 seconds.
It's
18 seconds.
Like,
oh, shoot.
It's like bad
World
sex.
of Batman
It's like,
v Superman.
get it over with.
That's oh
Get
shit.
it over with. Like, oh my god.
That's all the questions we have, guys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. For this
Well-
podcast.
Well, time to end this podcast, guys. Again, sorry for Blurred Vision and Francesca that they were not able to continue with us. Hopefully, we'll get them back soon for another episode. But that's going to be it for the podcast. May, where can people find you?
You can find me at geek.glamour.girl on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. And Eunice, where can people find you?
You can find me at world_of_flash_ on Instagram and Twitter.
You need to change your name.
Underscores.
You need to change your name.
You just change your name to just underscore.
Well, Eunice, you're
But it's
starting a
easier.
YouTube page, right? And you're going to be calling it Unity?
Yeah.
When are you changing your Instagram name to Unity?
Unity.
I have no idea.
You should just do it right now.
No, because
Just do it.
the main
Oh,
reason why I get so much followers because it has the word Flash in it.
You have enough followers. You're fine. You're self-sustaining. You can start your Unity page, man.
I don't know.
Nah.
I think you're pretty self-sustaining right now. You're good. Anyway, and Joseph, where can people find you? Okay.
On Instagram. You can find me at Marvelous Jokes on Instagram.
Mhm.
Is the only place to find me.
Are there any underscores or dots in your name?
No underscores. I'm perfect.
Then you're not cool
human
enough
being.
to have any.
No.
All right. Well, you guys.
When I evolve later.
Evolve, great. All right, guys. So you know how to find me on Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook. Everything's Nerdy Hero. There's some underscores, some dots in each different social media platform, so you'll end up finding me eventually. And you can find this episode of the podcast here on YouTube as you're watching it, or of course on SoundCloud if you're watching it there. And that's gonna be everything for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. And as always, guys, remember, keep it nerdy.
Talking nerdy to me.
What's up, everybody? It's me, the Nerdy Hero. Just reminding you guys to check out tpublic.com so you can check out all my latest Nerdy Hero shirts and gear, as well as to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can check out my latest videos. And always, guys, remember, keep it nerdy.